if you wear balloon skirts or balloon dress and you think I look so good, it's so flattering, good for you, but you're wearing a potato sack. Respectfully. Hello my angels, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea, and in today's video we are going to be talking about cool versions of disgusting bad trends. Let's get right into it. So I thought about it and I thought fashion disasters. All of these were mistakes, every single one of them, and I think these were cringeworthy, bad, and disastrous outfits in the 2000s that we have worn, and trends have come and gone. But I thought about it and I asked myself, are these trends really bad, or did we just style them wrong? Or are these trends really, really bad, or did the wrong person wear them? And I wanted to come and explain how some fashion trends were ahead of their time, or poorly executed, or just needed a modern refresh. So this is Chelsea restyling fashion disasters. So we're going to be fixing about 6 bad trends, and I've lined them up, and I will go in a sequence of the trend and then how I think we can make them better. Now the first one is low-rise jeans. Now, low-rise jeans were trendy in the 2000s. We saw almost every celebrity wearing them on the runway or on red carpets. It was just this big thing where girls loved wearing their jeans really, really low. And not just for girls, I think even men, especially in the hip-hop scene, everyone was wearing their jeans really low. And, you know, men would show their boxers or just like their underpants or whatever, and with like the low rise jeans for men had belts, but the belts it would defeat the purpose of wearing a belt, meaning the belt was to keep the jeans low and kind of chunky, whereas for the girls it was tight, extremely tight, almost like leggings, but like really, really tight fitting low rise jeans. That's how they needed to be tight for them to stay around and below your hip line or your waistline. So the reason why I thought this trend was not nice in my opinion was, I think it was very revealing. Like, you could see some of these celebrities like crack, like your crack is out and I can see it, and like it's very unflattering when especially it doesn't follow your body proportions, so it will cut your torso in a very unflattering way, and it would have like these awkward lengths where the jeans just hit really low in the hip but like would stop around your ankles. It's just really weird. A cooler version of low-rise jeans would be a chic tailored low-rise jeans. I think the difference between the really, really 2000s look with the low-rise jeans is that they were very tight and really constricting, and nobody talks about this, but when you sit down with low-rise tight jeans, everything could be seen in the back, and it's just really not comfortable. I think we have made it so that nowadays low-rise jeans are kind of slouchy and baggy, and instead of like ultra tight hip bone bearing low-rise jeans, the contouring of these low-rise jeans nowadays are very different because the crotch area in the jean is much shorter, which means it makes it look better to see, which is why I say, if you're looking for a low-rise jean, go ahead and buy an actual low-rise jean that's baggy rather than buying a baggy jean and lowering it, because that crotch area, it's just so weird. Like, it would scrunch up around the crotch area because it's not supposed to be fitting this way. I think I like them when the hip part is shorter, and then when the right person wears them, like someone who has a shorter torso or has smaller hips wears them, I think they look really good paired with like structured tops, longer tops as well. I think I like them when it's paired with like a full length top that just hits your belly button and a little bit of your tummy is showing, instead of how it was done with like ultra high crop tops and it's just like your whole stomach is out, like to be seen. Which if you love that, go ahead. I had a phase where I loved doing that too, but I just feel like they don't look good with the low-rise jeans, because when you sit down, you have nothing to protect your butt. Also think I love when it's more darker wash, vintage inspired cuts of low-rise jeans. I think the wash in the 2000s was really nice, where they had like a little more of like a tie-dye. No, like the dyeing of the jeans, the wash was much more diverse rather than just blue. It was very like grayish, kind of worn out type of, wash. I like that, and I think we can take the wash, take the contouring and the cut of the jeans being more slouchy, piece them together. That would maybe make a better low-rise jean trend than what we had going in the past. The next second trend I want to talk about is peplum tops. In 2011 to 2014, everybody was wearing peplum tops. How I know this? Again, I had my cousins, about 9 of them female. All of them had peplum tops, and they were my fashion icon for the most of the time. So I would look at them and be like, this peplum tops must be, in. Everyone and their moms were wearing these peplum tops, and it's like, okay, peplum tops. And it was always done in this really, really bright color. It would be like a neon blue with lace on the top, or like a lot of lace, like it would be mesh, like see-through around the bust area. It would go all the way up to your collarbone, but it would be see-through with like some mesh material, and a very tight around the waist, and then it will flow out around the hip area. The purpose of this silhouette of a peplum top is to enhance the look of your waist or your hips, because the waist would be teeny weeny and then your hips would be big. It's supposed to give that almost corset vibe by the hip. Very stiff material, so it will have 3 materials going on: a mesh kind of see-through fabric around your collarbone area, and then down it would be this very restricting tight like material, and then at the bottom it would still be the same, very fitting hard. So the peplum, like where the little flow is supposed to be, was very restricted, so the silhouette doesn't change, and it will be paired with those little bodycon skirts. It will always be with a little tight pencil skirt that hits around your knee, so it will be this very like big, so your hips look just so exaggerated, and then it will be this skinny tight pencil skirt is what it was like paired with, and it's like it didn't really look good. It didn't look good because it kind of killed the whole ensemble, because now skirt part is always going to be wrapped and tight, but your hips looked very big. So instead of like accentuating what you already had, gave the illusion of an exaggerated waistline, exaggerated hip, which it was not flattering to everyone. I think it was taken out of context when everyone just started wearing it with those really chunky necklaces. It would be this really mesh and then really big chunky necklaces. I remember the opal, like bluish green like necklaces, and it's like, okay, I don't hate this, but how can we make it better? Is to choose a sleek tailored peplum instead of a very rigid one. Really good to wear this, by the way, if you're pregnant and trying to hide it. Peplum tops is the way to go. I also really love peplum tops on my plus size girlies because it ties everything together. So I like when it's kind of done with sleeker fabrics and lighter fabrics than something very stiff and rigid, because then it doesn't really look realistic and it's not really easy to move around. It's almost uncomfortable. And I think instead of wearing the peplum tops with the tight pencil skirt, wide leg trousers to balance it off is the way. So when you want to make your body look proportional, or maybe give yourself a silhouette that you don't have, if you want to look balanced. You cannot be top heavy or bottom heavy. So if you're trying to wear an outfit that looks harmonious and cohesive, if you're wearing a peplum top that's with the right fabrics, flowy with the right colors, I think peplum tops should be done in the colors that are more muted almost, because it's a lot going on with the like design and the structure of the top. Adding the mesh and the really bright neon is just a lot going on. So if you don't want that look, I think maybe toning it down a little bit with like maybe a little bit more cropped, like not as long as they were, or cropped would be T, that would eat, and a square neckline. When a peplum top is made with a square neckline, I don't know what it is, I can't explain it, it just looks so much better to me rather than like a mock neck. It just looks good when it's like a straight cut neckline. The next one I want to talk about is the bubble dresses. I think this was a 2024-2023 trend, and the bubble skirts, I didn't hate them. I don't hate the bubble skirts. I hate some variation of the bubble dresses and the bubble skirts and how they were done, because they did nothing for you. Like, you know when a cloth just sits on your body and does nothing for you? Like, it doesn't enhance what you have. It doesn't polish the look whatsoever. It's just a big balloon that you're wearing. And that was when I realized, okay, I don't really like this look of the balloon skirt trend, because it's so unflattering, because the silhouette was just, it did nothing. Like, it just looked like you're wearing a sack. Respectfully, like, if you wear balloon skirts or balloon dress and you think, I look so good, it's so flattering, good for you, but you're wearing a potato sack. Especially in the dresses with the little spaghetti straps, and it's just big, just a big dress, and it looks like you're just going out in the kid's costume in the big sack. It did nothing for you. And I think the proportions are weird because it's so stiff. Like, it looks so stiff, and it makes so much noise when you walk with the skirts or the dresses. It's just so stiff, and the fabric is always so rigid. And how can we improve it is by draping the fabric instead of making it, okay, less round and more flowy, because I don't like, it doesn't look good when it's very circular. It makes you look extremely big and puffy, and it's like, it's not a flattering shape, because the way the dresses are structured, in the sense that there's no cut, it's just, it starts from the top all the way to the bottom, so it's just big balloon. Instead of that, I think we have to add like a little more tighter fabric by the waistline, and then maybe the balloon effect by your hips. That's very flattering. Also for my plus size girlies, it's very flattering. It looks good on everyone when it's a little bit more tight around your bust area, and then it flows around your waist. And it's mine, like I said, flow, not sit. It shouldn't be sitting on you. So when you wear an outfit, you need to consider how I'm going to look when I sit down, when I stand, and when I move. So the balloon dress thing, it doesn't look good either way. So how do we make it look good when you stand up? Is the structure and the proportions look better when it's tighter at the top and then bigger or flowier at the bottom. So I like that. And when it's drop waisted, that's also really cute, meaning, you know, you elongate the waist, you add the little fluff or balloon effect by the hips all the way down, or all the way to your legs even. Looks very good, because it looks like almost like that swan figure that I was talking about in my 2025 trend predictions. You can watch that video somewhere here. Silly plug. But I talked about that in my video, the swan look, and puff or balloon dresses look really good in that aesthetic when you incorporate that sleek, elegant, romantic look at the top, and then it flows by the bottom. It doesn't just sit there. You know, it needs to be flowy, it needs to be layered in a way that it looks very, very flattering to the eye. Next trend I'm going to talk about are the shutter shades or aka the glasses with lines in them. That was like 2011, 2014-ish. will.i.am is who comes to my mind. Kanye West is who comes to my mind when I think of these glasses, because what was that? Like, what were we doing? Like, what were you guys doing? Because I was not wearing that at all. My cousins had those. Like, my male cousins loved those glasses, and you can't see in them. Speaking from someone who has powered lenses, I have really bad eyesight. I can't see, and I doubt you can, when you were wearing those little striped glasses. It looked really bad. Or when everyone wanted like the futuristic robotic type of vibe with their glasses, or sunglasses should I say, it looked very, I don't know, it just looks very childish. It looked robotic. It looked wrong. It was not practical. No function at all. Just plastic lines around your face. I hated that. I really hated that. And I think how this bad trend could be something that's more trendy now, or maybe a polished version of this, would be the wraparound sporty glasses that are slim. I loved those ones for like more futuristic glasses. When we talk about that category, those ones look really good. I've seen that a lot on runway looks, and in Korea we have the brand Gentle Monster that has been really futuristic with their glasses, incorporating jewelry with their glasses. And I'm not sure, but I think Fendi was also really inspired by the Gentle Monster jewelry collection with their glasses, because I saw this collection with Fendi with the glasses with a lot of jewelry and design and draping going on. I loved that. It looked really good. So that's how we can maybe switch them out, and we can switch for tinted lenses or mirrored glasses instead of the opaque plastic ones. Just doesn't look good. You want that cyber chic aesthetic, maybe go for the ones with a lot of layering happening, or maybe the chunky 80s glasses are also really cool. Not futuristic, but I really like the look of those. Next trend I'm going to be talking about is the excessive layering, the 2000s Disney star style. Hannah Montana, Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana are the same people. Okay, I think it was just too much. The reason why this was bad was it was so mismatched, no cohesion, no thought put behind it. Awkward cami tops over t-shirts, way too much going on, sparkles, belts. It was just everything I owned in one outfit. And I think that's not what layering actually is. Layering should be very intentional. You should put pieces together, pieces you actually love, and pieces that go together in a layered outfit. I think how we can make that better is by sticking to layering with one single color palette going on. If you're layering pink, you can put that in between like a sandwich. Put it in with all of the colors that look good with it, like pink and brown look really good together, or like white and pink, or blue and brown. So take that little piece of color and make that piece a colorful top that pops in a very basic outfit, or an all monochrome look that looks good layered together. And instead of layering like the influencers do, and layering to make an outfit so everything can be seen, I don't like that. I think layering so the details of each piece stand out, like the collar or the hem or the sleeves. That is very good. I like when it's different pieces but it looks like one. That is genius. And mixing textures instead of piling random items on top of each one. Using oversized blazers, structured coats, chic knits instead of just 5 tank tops onto each other. I think that's not cohesive. I think that was a mistake. And I like layering, just not like that. Last one I'm going to be talking about, like I said earlier, are the neon trends. Everyone and their moms were wearing neon in 2018, 19, and 2021. Every single runway, it looked like a highlighter. Everyone was wearing neon green. Kendall Jenner, Kim K, everybody, all of your favorites were going out. Even Beyonce was going out in a neon dress. And I think the neon colors and the neon things I personally hate. neon colors and all of these, but I think you can really make them look good, just not when it looks like a highlighter exploded onto you, like a highlighter vomited onto you and put this outfit together. Babes, you want to stand out? You are sticking out like a sore thumb, and we can see it. You want to stand out, and we can tell, because your outfit can be seen from 15 miles away. Okay? Like, that was just horrible. I don't know why we did that, and I think it was too overwhelming. Made it look cheap, especially when neon colors are paired with the latex, you know, that see-through jacket, the see-through neon jackets. That was ill. That was disgusting. Be honest, that was disgusting. The see-through neon jackets and the heels, the see-through ultra neon heels and the boots. I hated that. I thought that was just a lot. And I think how you can make neon, incorporate neon into that neon trend into your outfit and make it look good is me using it as an accent instead of using it as your main color or your main piece, because it looks too much. It doesn't go with everything else. And neon on neon, neon pink and neon green, babe, it's too much, right? Using a neon bag or accessories, it's good. Or if you want to make a neon outfit look good, I think the fabrics are very important. It should be flowy. I love that when neon is paired with light flowy fabrics to make it look like almost that pixie fairy look. It's so cute, rather than very rigid and stiff fabrics with a very bright color, and it makes the outfit very hard to style. Number one, uncomfortable, noisy, and just plain ugly. That's my opinion. I think I love it more with like a sophisticated fabric, like satin, silk, mesh, lace. That is actually lace, maybe not lace, but those type of fabrics look much better when they're in neon. That was all my bad trend glow ups that I wanted to do for today. I'm sorry if I got passionate about some of the things I hate, but I hope that you loved this video. Which one was your favorite one that I glowed up? Honestly, if you don't care about trends and you don't care about what everybody else is wearing and you want to find your personal style, watch this video up here for detailed explanation on how you can find your personal style instead of following these trends. But if you loved this video, leave a thumbs up. I love you, angels. Thank you for watching. Bye.